in my opinion. Choices. Make them every day. Everything's a choice. People choose to do the right thing. People choose to do the wrong thing. They try to give excuses to saying I had no choice. I had to do that. I was starving, so I had to steal food. I was cold. I had to break into that building. Reality is, almost every time, that is not a true statement. You have a choice. You can choose to do the right thing. If you are hungry, you can choose to ask for help. There are organizations, there are churches, soup kitchens, food rooms. There's places where you can get food. And the harsh reality is, if there's not, if you live in a location that there is no one that can help you, you can still choose to not eat. You can choose to starve. It is still a choice. There was a young man that I had dealings with, and he would come into my office every morning, just check in, say hi before he go into his classes he was taking, because he didn't want to be around people, and he had kind of a bad home life. It wasn't kind of, it was a bad home life. And he came in one day, he was extremely upset, and usually he didn't talk. He'd just come in, sit down in my office, and just relax for a little while. But he come in, and he was just talking away. Not really about anything, he just needed to talk. So I let him vent for a little while. And I asked him what was wrong. And he said he got in an argument with his mother. And I'm like, what about? And he said his mother was angry with him because he had made a choice. See, that young man had just turned 18 years old. And he told his mother, he's 18 now. He no longer wanted to sell drugs for her because he was afraid he was going to catch an adult charge. And she got mad at him and kicked him out of the house. So he chose to do the right thing and stop selling drugs. And it made him homeless. Now, I asked him if he had a place to stay and told him I'd help him move his stuff. And he was staying with some friends. And he said, no, he said he's going to make it happen. He's going to make it work. And he stayed to his convictions. He continued going to classes and got his high school diploma, all because he chose to do the right thing. That would have been a much simpler decision for him to continue to sell drugs. Could have stayed in his mom's house and wouldn't have had to worry about where he was going to sleep every night. But he chose to do the right thing. It is your option. If you have to choose between taking someone's life or you being killed, it's your choice. You're not forced to kill someone. You chose your life over theirs. So everything's a choice. So don't ever use an excuse nor accept the excuse. I only did it because I had no choice. And of course, in my opinion, it is always a choice.